Hey everybody, how are you? Today we're going to be making pizza dough. Now this is not the No Knead Pizza dough. This is the standard pizza dough that I have posted on my blog. I have both of them there. This pizza dough is going to be using a mixer, KitchenAid mixer here, to make this pizza dough. Now this pizza dough is different from the No Knead Pizza dough, because the No Knead Pizza dough is kind of soft. So if you wanted something you're going to hand toss into a pizza, you're going to want to make this particular pizza dough. If you want something you're going to press out into a pan, you're going to be wanting the other pizza dough, the No Knead Pizza dough. So check out my other video if that's what you want, is that other pizza dough. This one is the standard pizza dough. Okay, so what we have here is the mixer. We have some water, we have some salt, some yeast, some sugar, and some flour. And I'm going to set this up. I'm also going to get some olive oil, and we're going to get ready. I'm going to set up the camera, and so it's not bouncing around a lot, but you know, I'm going to make this pizza dough, and we're going to get it ready to go. Alright, so I'll be right back. Alright, so the very first thing we're going to be doing, I'm going to take my water here. I have about 2 cups of water. I'm going to put it into the bowl. Next thing I'm doing is I'm taking some sugar. I'm also going to put that into the bowl. Now, I know my blog says brown sugar. A lot of times I use brown sugar, but I happen to be out of brown sugar today, so I'm going to be using this regular organic sugar. I'm putting about a tablespoon of that in. I'm also going to be putting in some salt, also about a tablespoon. This is sea salt I use. Right. And I'm going to be putting in some yeast. Now you could use a packet of yeast, that's fine. I'm using about this much. Can you see that? So I've got the Fleischmann's bag of yeast, so I'll throw that in there. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of my favorite olive oil in there. Okay. And next thing is I'm going to be putting in a couple of cups of flour. Now, I got about 2 cups of water in there, so I'm going to be probably doing like 4.5, 5 cups of flour, but I'm going to, you know, monitor it as I'm going. So I'm going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is not bread flour. This is just all-purpose flour. I think the all-purpose flour comes out better for pizza dough. Then I'm going to start that up and start it incorporating. I'm going to adjust the camera here so you can see this a little bit better. Started incorporating. Now, my blog, I also mentioned that I sometimes use the about a cup of semolina flour. This time I'm going to just be using standard white flour because I realize a lot of you don't have access to the semolina flour. So kind of just want to show you the things that you normally have. Now you don't want to start this out high on first because you'll find it'll start proofing flour all over the place, so this might be the way to go. When you see it start to look like that, you might want to kick it up a notch and have it go a little bit more. Now I have it fitted with the dough hook, and you'll see that the dough ball is starting to pull away from the sides of the bowl. Okay. Now do you see the bottom? How it's all kind of mushy? That means I need a little bit more flour. So I'm going to lower that. I'm going to be putting in a little bit more flour. Now, again, the moisture in your area, the moisture in the air, the type of flour you're using is going to dictate the exact amount of flour that you're going to use. I can't tell you the exact amount because it depends on the circumstance. But right now, I'm just going to monitor it, and just like that, add a little bit more flour. Go slow. Try to incorporate that in. And if I happen to put too much in, that's okay. I can add a little bit of water. Go slow. And add that in like that. Now we can pick up the speed a little bit more that flour started to be incorporated. We're going to let that mix for a while. And you see what's happening? It's starting to pull away from the sides of the bowl and become more uniform dough ball. That's what you're looking for. So we're going to let this run probably for about 10 minutes, and we'll take a look at it then. But I think at this point you can get the idea. That's what you're kind of looking for it to look like that, you know, in consistency. So I'm going to knead this a bit more in the machine, and we're going to go forth from there. So I'm going to shut the camera off now, but we'll be back in about after 10 minutes of kneading. All right, we're done mixing, and this is what our pizza dough looks like. Alright, that's what it is. So I'm going to be taking that pizza dough and I'm going to be moving it to this plate over here. So pizza dough, it's looking great. What I'm going to be doing is taking my blade here and cutting my dough in half. So I'm going to make 2 pies out of this. Roughly in half. Whoa! I'm going to take each one of these, and I'm going to form it into a ball. Pretty much like that. So there's one ball. And there's 2 balls. Okay? And I'm going to take a little olive oil. I'll open up a new olive oil. open up a new olive oil. I'm going to put olive oil in the bottom of each one of these round containers. Okay. I'm going to take each pizza dough and I'm going to put it in each one of these. Okay. Alright, that's my pizza doughs. I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil. Put a little dot of olive oil on top of each one of these and basically coat the top with my olive oil on both of these. After that's done, we're just going to put the top on. You can put some plastic wrap on, that's fine, if you don't have this kind of a container. And I'm going to refrigerate these overnight. And I'm going to refrigerate those pizza doughs overnight, and you will be able to use them to make pizza. That's the standard pizza dough, not the no knead, because we needed it in the mixer. So again, when would you use this pizza dough instead of the no knead? Anything you want to stretch out like a traditional pizza, and where you need it to be more elastic to get a thinner crust. It's kind of hard to roll or to toss the other pizza dough, the no knead, because it's so soft to begin with. It just like fall apart on you. This one is more elastic, like you would see a traditional pizza maker make. This is the standard New York pizza dough that you know people talk about on New York pizza. This is it right here. Okay. Again, sometimes I use brown sugar, sometimes I add semolina flour. You don't need all that stuff. That's, you know, extra. And other things you could do is you could throw herbs in the crust and mix that in as well. If you wanted to put some basil in or dried Italian herbs, you could throw that in. You can also throw garlic powder in, and that works out really good, or even minced garlic, although I would say the garlic powder would probably be a better choice in this particular dough. You can certainly do that sort of thing. This dough will last in your refrigerator, you know, probably up to a week or so for you to make pizza with. So I made 2 of them here. I should get 2 pretty decent sized pizza pies out of them. And you can also use this dough for is things like stromboli, things like calzones. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to be making 1 pizza and another set of calzones with these particular 2 doughs that I've made here. I happen to get some what do you call it, regatta on sale, and I get some fresh mozzarella, some regatta, and some prosciutto, and I'm going to be making calzones with one of these doughs, and the other one I'm probably going to be making a standard pizza with. If you were thinking about making calzones, you might want to grab one of these doughs and make them into smaller balls instead of 1 ball for each thing, because this is a pretty big amount of dough for calzones. You want to split that out. Depends on the size of the calzones you want to make. Alright, so that's pizza dough, New York style. I hope you enjoyed watching. And if you have any questions, just definitely post them underneath. in the comments, and I'll get my my thinking cap on and try to answer any of your questions. Thanks for watching, and you know, good luck making your pizza dough, and let me know how you make out. Of course, you can knead this by hand too if you don't have a mixer, but you definitely want a mixer because kneading by hand gets old really quick. Alright, if you have a bread machine, oh yeah, if you have a bread machine and you want to do this in a bread machine, do it on the dough cycle. But if your dough cycle has a rising part of that cycle, stop it before it starts rising, okay? It'll just knead and spin around and stuff, and just stop it early before it has the rising part of the dough cycle. You can do that in a bread machine too. That works perfectly fine. Alright, great. Thanks for watching. Take care and enjoy. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my video channel here on YouTube, and check out my blog at www.cooking-italian-recipes.com for great Italian recipes, tips on organic gardening, winemaking, and herbalism, and all other kind of fun stuff that I'm into. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, tell your friends. Take care.